Listen, 1 win in 13 isn't fantastic, is it? You can't hide behind the facts, but they've been probably better. I certainly think so in the last 5 or 6 weeks. I think they've been an awful lot better than that suggests. And listen, I know that the manager's spiel all the time is he's pretty confident it'll get better. The only problem is it's got to get better fairly quickly now if you're going to be serious. And I've read somewhere that Dougie Freedman said he'd want to be round about Christmas time, halfway in the table, then he feels he can push on from there to mount a pretty serious push for promotion. But listen, there's no time like the present. They've got to get weaving, the Wanderers. They've had 1 or 2 bits of bad luck. I don't think it's been quite as bad as what the 1 win in 13 suggests. And the encouraging news is it's now 1 defeat in the last 5 as well. So things are starting to improve. The only problem is it's the time factor now that they've really got to get weaving, get cracking. They've got to get a number of wins together. Back-to-back wins, as they did last season, propels you up the championship table. And we all know how difficult it is, this division. Very, very small margins, and that's how it is. We just got to get on with it. And I'm sure Dougie Freedman knows that. I'm sure the players know that.
Going to be a tough game against Bournemouth. They've settled into the championship very well.
Yes they have, and they've got a good little setup. We've got the 2 youngest managers in the championship, I'm told. In fact, the 2 youngest managers in the whole of the Football League, with the Bournemouth boss and with Dougie Freedman. And he's done very, very well, hasn't he? I mean, I'm a big believer in, it's a great fit with their manager, for Bournemouth, who went away to Burnley, didn't quite work out. He's now come back, and here he is. And last year, around about this time, I think if there's any encouragement in this from Bolton Wanderers' perspective, they were bottom and they went on this magnificent run as soon as the manager returned. I mean, sometimes in sport things are pretty much unexplainable. I think that is one, but there's encouragement there for Bolton Wanderers as well. I don't think there's much doubt about that. And they're a good little team, no doubt about that. They've got 1 or 2 players who are scoring goals as well, and it's a big game for them. It's only 2 years since Bolton were in the Premier League, so they'll see that as a big game and a big challenge as well. And that might be a bit of a problem for Bolton Wanderers. Maybe that is still, I wouldn't like to think there is a hangover from Premier League relegation a couple of years ago, but you never know. Situations like this, it's so look around you. Even the sun's coming out now, by the way, so that's an improvement as well. But if I had to stick my neck out, I've done this a couple of weeks ago as well, by the way, and it hasn't happened yet. I still have an inner feeling that Bolton will be there or thereabouts when it comes down right to the mix, when you get into the push for promotion. Not saying they'll go up automatically now, because that could be a dream too far. I don't think it'll quite turn into the nightmare that some people are expecting. I feel instinctively, and nothing other than that really, I do feel that they will be there and thereabouts when it comes to a promotion playoff position.